This time, we're representing for the top Minecraft servers. You know which ones they are?
Man, I know what they are.
Assets distributed outside of limited, find me a thing to disrupt. Solidity contracts to define the process of going and breaking it up. Yeah, I see 20 for taking the money, a token I'm poking around in exchange. Tooling around Asia with king in the blazer, we fixing to teach all these youngins a game. Leverage our name, fuck all these charlatans, man. Fuck all these charlatans talking about names.
Hi everybody, my name is Kyle and it's been a while since I did a video. Basically YouTube kind of changed their partnership program and kind of made me sad, but then I'm like, oh well, I guess I should redo my content. Now I've always struggled with content, as you've seen with my channel, so new path progression is I've been working on this new project. Those who know me, I've been working on a Minecraft server called Silver Moon Pixelmon, and it is a Pixelmon 3.5.1 server, which just means that it's an outdated version simply so that people that have bad hardware can still play and experience Pokemon inside of Minecraft. But one of the biggest things is I've noticed that a lot of times people get bored with that, and so we started to expand out and build other servers. So we have a faction server for 1.8, and then another friend who's now a partner is doing Skyblock, which is for 1.12.2, and we decided, well, you know what, if we're going to be doing this, we might as well start really figuring out how we're going to be developing our monetization methods and stuff like that. Because like we don't want to build a pay-to-win server and we have very low amount of players. I mean, we don't have like super low, but we have, you know, we're not a huge server, and so we want to change that. But to change that, we need a different type of marketing plan, and this is essentially what I've come up with. I'm going to be starting a hosting company, and it's going to be called MyMC.Host. So check that out. It's going to be wonderful. So the idea behind this is it's going to be, you know, your standard hosting company. You can, you know, pay like whatever it is per month for different types of packages depending on how much memory you want to use for your server. I think it's going to be unlimited player slots for any of it, because honestly I don't understand some of the hosting companies that put a cap on the player count. So, but the resource count, that makes sense, and so we kind of wanted to go with that route, but instead of just being your standard hosting company, and we kind of wanted to make it so when you purchase hosting from us, you have an option to either go ahead and solo run your server, and so that would just be like the same way that you would do with any other Minecraft hosting provider. But ours offers another feature, and that is that you can actually join our network. So you can build your server, get it all ready, and then attach it to our server. So then only one IP address is needed, which is ours, and people connect to that, and then they can pick and choose what types of servers they want to join. And I think this is going to be a better way of going about it, simply because you'll be rubber banding the players back and forth when they get bored. They get to explore different types of content. Maybe they don't like some, like I noticed with my server, with the Pixelmon one, I did a lot of custom stuff, and it was really awesome. A lot of people liked it, but one of the big issues was that people did say that sometimes it felt like it was pretty easy to get some of the stuff. So so allowing other server types to join the network, like I've seen on other networks, so I'm gonna stay with what I know right now, which is the Pixelmon world. So like there's several Pixelmon servers that when you join them, they have different types. So it'll be like you can go join this Pixelmon version or this Pixelmon server, and they're both running the same version. They're just built differently, and you know, different maps and stuff like that. So it's kind of the same idea with us, except instead of us always trying to recreate a new server and figure out how to manage it, because we want to kind of manage each server in a sense with the utmost respect, towards the community and the proper care that one should take, such as building a good reputation with your player base. One of the biggest compliments that I had gotten is that I was very, very active on my own server. And where I saw on other servers, the owners and admins, they tend to not even be there. And the reason why is that they had already established a big player base or had been around for a while. And so it really just became a walking money generator for them. And when you start going into that route, it's like, okay, I definitely understand that you need to pay your bills or whatever, but it's like, it just seemed like they didn't really care about their player base. It just seemed like they were just caring about that. And that wasn't the route we wanted to go. We wanted to show a little bit more compassion, a little bit more excitement, just more community building. And that was our biggest selling point, and that's something that we want to continue moving forward. So as we build this hosting thing, it's really going to be like, hey, there's going to be a lot of different servers that may join on and off, and it's going to be an interesting experience to see how well this will turn out. But I think if we find the right people, and we can bring out, here's the other part of the puzzle, is if we find the right people, and if we can't find the right people, then we train the right people. So not everybody, the right people might actually have already built their own servers, and so they've already established something that they love and stuff, and so it's like we can't really take that away from them. They've already built that, and that's power to them. Like no disrespect on that. But for those who are still like looking around and trying to learn this kind of world, to really start making money off of Minecraft, but do it in a better manner than some of these other servers that are doing it, we're going to start showing a lot more tutorials and content on that kind of stuff. So things like, okay, how do you build a server from start to finish? How do you build custom content? Difference between plugins and mods, security issues that may be presented in certain versions of either certain mods, certain plugins, or even in base vanilla Minecraft, there's quite a bit of exploits or things like that. So it's going to be a really fun thing to kind of teach people, and it's going to be something a little bit different than what you see with other hosting companies, where it's going to be like, they just are like, hey, pay us, and there's your host. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that the people that are buying into that, they might not know all the ins and outs of building a server. And, they might have, the hosting company might have a really good web interface where it's just like, I want this type of server and then this type of mod, and it's easy one-click installs. That's great, but then what about the configurations? What if you wanted to add in extra stuff? How do you make the server look pretty? What kind of things like that? They don't explain, how do you market your server? How do you get it so... Hey, Heidi! Sorry about that. They don't explain... This dog. They don't explain that kind of stuff. They just say, hey, here's our basic resource place, and it's just copy pasta from, if you compare it to other server host providers. And there's no interaction between the people. I don't like that. I really don't. So this way I can rebuild my YouTube channel. So with content of teaching people how to build their servers, they don't have to buy hosting from us. They can just learn, and they can learn from us and say, hey, this is cool, I like this. And if they like it enough, then there's going to be a high possibility that they will go ahead and buy hosting from us. And that's kind of the mindset that I have. It's all about giving them something, not expecting anything in return, and then hopefully karma will come back in full circle and they will return something. Whereas a lot of these other people, it's just more gimme, and there you go. You're off on your own. And you know, like I said, they don't tell you really how to start, like how to build your spawn, how to make it look nice, how to integrate these other plugins that are available for free. They really don't go into those kind of details. They just let you be on your own. So here, I want to help you guys, and hopefully this will be a great experience for all of us. So let me know what you think about this, and all right, have a great day.